Alright, so I'm making this video because I want to talk about a couple things real quick. First of all, I got a goose, Arthur Goins Goose. I went to Blade Show the day before my birthday, and I had the time of my life. I met a bunch of people that I've only seen on YouTube. I've met a bunch of my favorite knife makers, this, that, the third. Highlight of the trip was trading, what did I trade? My Atlanta Toxics Metro and my Medusa for this goose right here. Which brings me to my next topic, because this is my dream knife, right? This and the EX10 were my dream knife whenever I got into this hobby because of the kukri blade. And I always wanted this knife more than the EX10 because it was newer and it's machined by JK. You get what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I'm happy that this knife was as good as I thought it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm extremely ecstatic about this knife. I love this knife. I love flipping this knife. I'm happy to have gotten rid of two of my favorite Balisongs for this knife, and that is the case, right? But on the other hand, I flipped so many knives at Blade Show. Some of them that I swore were my dream knife, or highly sought after knives that were extremely disappointing, to be quite honest. I'm just like happy I didn't like go down $500-600 for some of those knives. And I've like contemplated buying those knives a million times. Specifically Jerry Hahn products, sadly. I always thought those knives were so pretty, and I just can't get behind specifically the Tempest, how expensive it is, and how, I don't know, it just does not flip good. I like, it felt bricky, blocky, slow. It just was like, ew, gross, right? Multiple other knives. I'm not gonna like come for anybody's throat, obviously. I know I don't have a million viewers, but just make sure, I don't know, this is my big thing. Make sure you go to Blade Show, yo. No cap. Wherever you are, make that trip. Especially if you're gonna spend this much money on a knife, $800, $700, upwards of sometimes $1,000 on a knife. Make sure you like it first. I've actually never had to buy a knife that I wasn't like happy with eventually. But I've bought a couple knives from makers where they came and they weren't in the condition that I wanted. And it's just the amount of money that you spend that makes you feel like, wow, I can't believe I bought this for this much. Arthur Goins Goose, machined by JK. This knife, I love this knife, by the way. I'll do a full review on this knife. I just wanted to talk about Blade Show and like my experience there, as well as what I think from now on, what I will be doing. I don't think I will be buying knives that I haven't flipped from now on, because some of them are just expensive and disappointing, to be quite frank. Shout out to Mantis Blade Works, his knives are freaking amazing. Shout out to Psycho, his knives are freaking amazing. Shout out to JK, everything, the Light Tech, the Orca, all those knives, dream worthy. If I didn't mention you, I'm sorry, I guess. Squid Industries, the titanium Kraken was really cool too. But yeah, I'm not gonna try and make this video like a million years long. I just wanted to get that out there real quick. Make sure you're going to Blade Show and flipping these knives before you buy them. It's just too much money to be spent without knowing what you're getting. And sometimes these guys on Instagram, they don't care about how you feel, especially on the secondhand market. So yep, you guys have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. It's High C, and I'm gonna do a review on this knife, I promise. I freaking love this knife. Bow. Say bye, Mac. Bye.